Manx Radio Sport.
Tom Shimmer making up a bit of ground, wants to sweep a pass out to the right. It's beyond Dean Pennington. Carl Jacobs will get there. Pennington putting a bit of pressure on. Wins it right edge of the box. Cuts aside, his left foot goes down. Referee points to the spot. It's an FC Alaman penalty. Dean Pennington's pressure pays off. Long ball down the right from Tom Shimmer. Dean Pennington chasing up against Carl Jacobs, the Prestwich Heys captain. Jacobs took it down but showed too much to Pennington. He took it off him, and as Pennington got to the right edge of the box, he cut inside and Jacobs just clipped the feet of Pennington, and the referee, Peter Leonard, points to the spot in the opening 3 minutes here. Here's Pennington, steps up, left-footed, saved by Hadlow. It's a poor penalty from Pennington, easily saved by Hadlow this time. Didn't even have to parry it away, just smothered it on his line. And FC Isle of Man, after doing the hard work and Dean Pennington himself winning the penalty, he couldn't convert from the spot. Shimmin gets it nice, a little 1-2 there off Joe Walters. Feeds it into path of Frank Jones on the right edge of the box. The flag has stayed down here. Frank Jones pulls it back to Dean Pennington to pull the trigger. Blocked by the defender and cleared back into the middle of the Prestwich Heys half. James gets it back to Kamadov on the edge of the box. Moves it onto his right foot, looks for the near post. Alex Maitland's header into the air isn't completely clear. That's going to fall to Jack Coop here. Wants to turn on the volley! And Prestwich lead! Great finish by Jack Coop. FC Alaman 0, Prestwich Heys 1. Out of nothing here. FC Alaman don't clear their lines and they're punished by the Manchester side. Alex Maitland's header clear at the near post from the cross from the left. Wasn't convincing. It looped up into the air. Prestwich brought it down again. The loose ball fell to Jack Coop on the right edge of the box, and with his back to goal, he was given the time and space just to swivel and hit a first-time shot. And although it wasn't the most powerful shot you'll ever see, it curls beyond the desperate right hand of Ben Wilkinson into Wilkinson's bottom right-hand corner. That's a 7th league goal of the season for Jack Coop. That'll be the last action of the first half here. It's been a cagey affair, but the visitors have a slender lead here. Half-time at the ball, it's FC Alaman 0, Prestwich Heys 1. Ben Wilkinson from this goal kick. Fiora Davies under this one, heads on into the path of Dean Pennington, who wants to get there inside the Prestwich box. Pennington is there, it's deflected off an arm. Is it? The referee has called it. It's a free kick in the other direction. Well, Pennington, he got into the box. It did appear to strike an arm, and we couldn't tell in that split second from this angle where it came off, but the referees have judged that it came off Dean Pennington. Leaves it for Joe Walters on the throw in this time. Walters looks for Fiora Davies on the edge of the box, turns away from his marker. Davies across the penalty, headed over the top of the bar by the Prestwich Heys defender. From Bradley Sixsmith it was, who heads over his own crossbar. It was a very risky. Fiora Davies flashed it across the 6-yard box. Sixsmith heads over his own crossbar for Prestwich Heys. As we enter the final few minutes of the game, Prestwich Heys have everyone back inside their own half. Jack McVeigh, long ball to the edge of the penalty area. Fiora Davies gets the header down. There's Walters! Saved by Hadlow. Great header from Fiora Davies to put it on a plate for Joe Walters there. He beat 3 Prestwich Heys players to head it back across the 6-yard area. Joe Walters was there. He had to stoop almost just above the ground to get to the header, but just couldn't generate the power. And it's an easy save for Hadlow down to his right. Out to the left for Kamadov. His cross intercepted there. Joe Walters moves it out to Tom Creer on the right-hand side. Across goal it goes. Fiora Davies. He might try and get it on his feet. Deflected back to Joe Walters and saved by Hadlow. What a save by Prestwich Heys goalkeeper. Clear by Kai Haig. That's an astonishing save from Hadlow. Here goes Bradley Sullivan down the right-hand side. Can he keep it in play? Prestwich Heys looking to break. Tries to clip it across the penalty area and intercepted by Mikey Williams. It's now Prestwich Heys corner on the right. Brilliant play from FC Alaman, ended with Fiora Davies at the near right-hand post. Couldn't get it out of his feet. Couldn't get the shot, so he back-heeled it back across the 6-yard box. There was Joe Walters sliding in, connected with it perfectly. And Hadlow diving down to his right. Got his body in the way. Bradley Sixsmith, right-footed, in-swinging corner to come here. In he comes looking all the way to the back post. Headed back across the 6-yard box. Daniels! That might just seal it. FC Alaman 0, Prestwich Heys 2. Greg Daniels, the substitute. He's been heavily involved in this second half, and now he's added his name onto the score sheet here. Bradley Sixsmith's delivery from the left-hand side all the way to the back post. Bartram Conway, the big centre-half for Prestwich Heys, knocked it back across the 6-yard box, and Greg Daniels was there in the right place at the right time to slam a right-footed strike past Ben Wilkinson from close range. And that is indeed the 3 points for the visitors. It's now 4 games without a win for FC Isle of Man in what has been a tough and tightly contested game, but ultimately FC Isle of Man leave empty-handed tonight. Full time here at the Bowl. FC Isle of Man 0, Prestwich Heys 2.
Manx Radio Sport.